Welcome back to the Wisco Wistys. I'm Mason. This is Cole.
We're not doing it.
Yes, we are. So it's a big day today because the NBA. Did the NBA start yesterday?
Damn right it started yesterday.
Yeah, you're right. You're like, oh,
Whoop
Celtics are kicking ass. The
baby.
Celtics are kicking ass.
Whoop ass.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get caught.
You're obviously a big fan supporting
I
them.
forgot. I mean, we don't even matter. It's
Fucking
postseason.
loser.
Bucks care about regular season because that's all that matters for them.
No, we're only a 3.5 point favorite against the Sixers tonight, and they aren't playing Embiid.
3.5?
Yeah, it's minus 3.5.
And Embiid's not playing?
Embiid and Paul George aren't playing.
So Max sees the reason.
Yeah, unless it said 13 and I was too far away from the TV, I'm pretty sure it was 3.5. But yeah, it's kind of pathetic. So we're going to talk a little NBA today, and then we'll go over the Week 7 and Week 8 of the NFL. Week 7 was last week. Week 8 is this coming week. So
4.5. You're right.
yeah,
That's
it's pathetic.
Nuts.
We don't have Middleton, but that's not worth enough.
Yeah, but you have Lillard, Giannis, and they have
Right.
Kelly Oubre and
it's
Andre
tied right now?
Drummond playing. Give me a break. Why the fuck what's this place saying?
Embiid, they're doing like we need him in the playoffs type of shit, and they're literally admitting it. They're not playing him very much.
Okay.
And then
Kawhi Leonard,
Yeah.
he's hurt again.
of course.
Yeah.
And then Paul George,
Always hurt.
hyperextended his knee, so he just got a bone bruise. But
Forever.
yeah, whatever. Not impressed. I mean, we're gonna. You want to just get right into that? Then?
Let's just go into it.
Yeah.
We can make it quick. We won't talk NBA much during the NFL season. So
Right. So we're gonna just say our regular season MVP. We're gonna talk about Eastern Conference Finals matchup and then prediction, and then Western Conference Finals matchup and
then
prediction,
finals.
and then NBA Finals matchup and then prediction as well,
Correct.
and NBA
MVP.
Finals MVP.
Because last year, just for reference, we both had Bucks
Celtics in the Eastern
and then
Conference
we both had
Finals.
Celtics. Nuggets.
Yes.
I had Nuggets Lakers, which
And we both picked Nuggets, right?
we both picked Nuggets to win it all. So
Yeah.
we were half there.
Yeah.
And
I think
honestly, the
NBA
Nuggets
it's a
were the best
little
team in the
easier
league. There's always like
to pick,
six,
but there's
that's all it is,
certain, but there's things that you can't control. Like the Bucks got hurt right at the end of before end of the regular season, start of the playoffs. So I mean,
yeah.
I'd like to think that's why we lost in the first round, but
Sure.
who fucking knows?
Sure.
Okay, do you want to go first? Who's your MVP?
Of the entire league?
I think there's a couple. This is the one that's the hardest for me because I honestly don't know. Who won last year?
What do you think?
I don't remember.
Guess.
Jokic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It's Jokic, Joel, Jokic.
Yeah, so I think there's going to be fatigue.
And then it's like Giannis.
So Jokic is not even in my 3 that I'm considering.
Yeah, no. I think he should be, but no.
Right, and so should Giannis. Giannis had a 30, 10, and 6 season last year.
That's why I'm
Unreal.
picking Giannis.
Unreal.
That's why I'm picking Giannis.
Okay.
Just because I think they're going to be better this year regular season-wise with Lillard and a coach for actually a whole offseason
Right.
and regular season.
Okay.
So regular season-wise, they tend to dominate.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be no 1 seed.
No.
But they could be top 2, and I think he'll be MVP. Because
Okay.
last year he was efficient as fuck.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah.
They just didn't look good
It was just
in big games.
and it made sense because it's like we don't really know our identity. We don't know.
And it was
we're
kind
just
of
like
all over the place, and then he got hurt, and he was
fitting
just
a
kind of
square into a circle hole
Correct.
with Lillard. We just didn't know what to do yet. So I mean, you're gonna find out what I really think of this team tonight, and I'll tell you right now. I agree with you. I'm gonna go Giannis for MVP.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was between him
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say,
like
who else?
Luka or
I can't pick
SGA or
SGA is my second. I can't pick Luka because
Right.
he
No
never
defense.
and he never.
He's
They're
just,
like the 5th seed.
Yeah.
They're never like good. If he was the 1 seed,
so he
it
was
would
like
make
my
sense.
4th. I would say it's Giannis, SGA, Anthony
Edwards.
Edwards,
Yeah.
and then Luka, because I think Anthony Edwards and SGA are going to be on a 1 or 2 seed, top 3 seeds for sure. Those are great teams in the West. Anthony Edwards might fall back a little because Cat is gone.
But if he takes off and they finish just as high, then
I would say that's
reason.
why I'm saying he's in my top 3. So I think those are my top 3 for voting. But yeah, I agree with you with Giannis. So
I'm waiting for the Wemby takeover too.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it's happening.
That's
this
my
year.
defensive player of the year.
Yes, I don't think it's happening this year.
If Rudy Gobert wins again, I'm gonna just.
Didn't he just
I'm
get
gonna
extended too?
Well-worded letter to the.
No, he should not win it.
Yeah, that's pathetic.
I'm waiting for the Wemby. I think everyone's waiting for the 4 years when it's like, oh God, Wemby won back-to-back MVPs. They won the finals again. Like,
here we go again with a dynasty. I mean,
hope
CP3 isn't gonna do much with that. He'll
make it so. He'll
make it easy,
and he'll teach him. So
how old is he though? He's got to be like 37.
I think he's like 40.
38.
He's getting old.
Yeah, I mean he's like he's LeBron.
But like him and Popovich, your team is golden.
Yeah,
with IQ.
That's crazy.
He's on the board. I'm just waiting for that.
But physically, does he have enough in him to like? He knows what he wants to do and what should be done, but physically, can he do it? Can he get to those spots?
Correct.
Can he get past guys? Can he do that's the problem.
The year before he got drafted,
it's like Aaron. It's not this.
Yeah, the year before he got drafted, they had the same record in his first year. He added 0 wins to the team.
That's not good.
So, like, is that him or are they just that bad? What's the deal? And
who knows?
He's 7'4". Like, he could twist an ankle a lot easier than other people.
They're like, oh, he's up to 220. I'm like, what the fuck was he before?
Like 190? Yeah. Fucking.
Oh my God, that's you.
No.
But like a foot and a half tall.
That's
That's
wild.
if you take you and stretch you
a foot and a half
and don't add any. Yeah.
Okay, I wonder what he's packing. That's wild.
Oh my God, I can't imagine.
It's down to
his poor girlfriend. His poor girlfriend.
Oh.
So Eastern Conference. Do you want to do Eastern or West first?
I think Eastern's easier, so we can do East.
Okay. Eastern Conference Finals. Who's in it? Who's winning?
I think it's a rematch of last night's game.
Celtics Knicks?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Which we kicked the motherfucking shit out of that team last night. Thank you very much.
Was everybody playing? Besides Porzingis?
Everyone played.
But Holiday played and like Cat and Brunson and Mikal Bridges and all them? All right. I mean...
And kicked the mother-loving shit out of that
team. Yeah. I mean...
Almost broke the record.
We say it now. We've said it. I'll say it again. We've said it before. The team who wins is the one to beat. And I agree. The Celtics are going to be the one to beat this year, whether I like them or not. Can you stop freaking my fucking thing?
What's going on?
Jesus. 220.
I literally weighed in at 208.
208. My ass.
Shout out Western.
My Eastern Conference Finals prediction.
If you say Bucks Celtics, you can go jump in a hole.
My boys.
Oh my God.
Are not going to even make it out of the second round.
Oh shit.
So
who are they losing to?
I don't fucking know. It depends on the matchups.
The Pacers?
But yeah, probably we'll get them and they'll take us to 7.
Do the Pacers even make the playoffs this year?
I hope not.
Do the Heat?
I don't believe in my Bucks.
Because there's no defense and Brook Lopez still.
We only got older. The guys we're drafting, I think John Horst is going to be beating himself up because he's drafting the last like 3 or 4 guys they've drafted are like projects. 2-3 years they'll be like competing for a roster spot. That's not what we need right now. We need guys who can plug and play. We need Grady Dick. We need Dalton Connect. We need guys who are just right away.
Dalton Connect should have been on the team.
Right.
Like, he fits in perfectly.
Right.
Last night he was hitting threes.
Like, what the fuck are we doing? He's a beast. That's my issue with that. And then
can we have a real conversation too? If Giannis gets hurt again, and or Damian Lillard, like, are you keeping the fool? Like, what are you doing?
I would for sure get rid of Dame.
Is he maxed right now? Did he get signed? Yeah.
I don't know.
Or is like what's his
I'd
contract?
for sure get rid of Dame, but Giannis is the only one I'd keep it's like, do you keep him if he keeps getting hurt? I don't know. But that's the problem. They're only getting older. They can't stay healthy. We got Gary Trent, which is okay. We got DeLon Wright, who I didn't know existed until we picked him up. We got Taurean Prince, who I don't know if has done anything in the NBA anyways. we still have Pat Connaughton on our team, okay?
Yeah,
I don't like that. Chris Middleton can't stay healthy. It's like the 3 guys we need can't stay healthy. So it's a long fucking season, and then they're just going to get beat up, unless they take a lot of time off. But that's the problem. If you take so much time off, you're not going to get a good seed, and you're going to get kicked right out of first round because you're playing fucking the Knicks or something.
The Heat. He signed a 3-year max last summer, so he's
maxed
for 4
out.
years.
Yeah, so that's good. I mean, but you could trade him. But
I don't know.
I just don't see us going that. This is my thing. The NBA is a little easier to predict, I think, than football, because football is like one game.
Yeah,
you could get on a run, whatever. It's crazy. NBA it's a little more predictable, and if I look good if I'm right, and I'm happy if I'm wrong. So either way, it is what it is.
Who do you have in there?
We won our championship, 2021 world champions. I'm going to ride that shit till I die. I've got the Celtics and the Knicks as
Me
well.
too.
Yeah.
Who do you got winning?
I have the Celtics.
In?
I don't know, 6?
Yeah, I think so too.
5?
I think Knicks are scrappy.
Yeah.
And again,
they'll give them some.
They got to get chemistry going
yeah.
throughout the year. So
I mean, on paper they look good, but it's like I've learned to not really get too worked up about that. I remember golfing with Dad one day, and then the news that Durant got traded to the Warriors, and I was like, oh my God, it's the end of the world, whatever. And yeah, they kicked ass. They were there every year. They won 2, right?
Yeah,
with him.
They won 2 and should have won 3.
Should have won 3 until he got hurt against the Raptors.
So,
but that only lasted 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years of your
leave.
life just down the drain as a sports fan.
But then you see like, oh my God, Kyrie, Durant, and Harden are on the Nets. Oh my God, they're going to be the super team. That doesn't mean shit. Kawhi, Paul George on the Clippers. Holy shit, that's great. That doesn't mean shit. He's on the Suns with Devin Booker and Chris Paul. Oh my God, that doesn't mean shit. Yeah. So it's like I've learned to not really care about these super teams anymore because, I mean, especially the Sixers. Joel is not going to stay healthy. Never stays healthy.
Every person they pair
I saw a stat. He's played 46, or he's missed 46% of the regular season games he's been eligible to play in.
That's
flip a coin.
Yeah,
that's bad.
I knew it was
that is
high,
bad.
But that is really high.
That's half the games you make. I mean, okay, who cares about the regular season? But still, that's like, are you kidding me?
That's really
not
bad.
Good. He's like, the fact he won an MVP is crazy because you have. Was that before the rule?
No, he hit the games, I think.
Okay. That was after the rule they made?
Yeah.
It's like he will never be able to do that again because he's never going to play.
That's why he was like trying for it.
He won't be eligible. Yeah. So I don't believe in them. And then the East, that's about it. I mean, we'll probably be like a 3rd, 4th, 5th seed.
I think the East is pretty.
You got Cavs who will probably be scrappy enough to get in.
To lose in the
3rd,
first
4th. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, let's jump to West then.
Yeah,
that's
West is tough.
More interesting show.
Yeah, who do you got?
I'm gonna be kind of lame, but that's what I think the NBA is right now. I have the Mavericks and the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
I have I don't remember what each one of them is. The Slovenian and the Ukrainian, Russian,
the Serbian, and the Lithuanian.
All they are out there. I have that matchup, and I think it would be just a beautiful.
That should have been this last year, right?
Flow of Yeah, when you're up 25 over on the Wolves, and then you blow it at home in Game 7. Yeah, Denver. Bad. Figure it out, Joker.
I don't have a lot of faith in Denver. I think they're on the down. I don't think Russell Westbrook is going to help them at all.
No.
I don't think they got better. Everyone else is getting better. They're not getting better.
Okay, who are you putting in though?
I like the Timberwolves.
How did the Timberwolves get better?
I believe in Anthony Edwards.
I mean, at the end of the day, you taking Joker or Edwards?
I'm taking Joker.
Who's the Timberwolves' second best player?
I don't know.
Because at the end of the day, who you taking?
They got
Jamal Murray.
They got so far, but I don't think Jamal has done very well either. He hasn't stayed healthy.
He's streaky in the playoffs, but he's great. Aaron
he had that 1 year where he had a great run, and then that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, he's up and down.
I kept going back and forth between the Mavs and the Timberwolves, but I've got the Thunder.
See, the Thunder, I wanted to go Thunder, but when I watched them play the Mavericks, I saw a team, and you hate to say this because everyone says they're deep, right? They have the team. They're like the Celtics, right? Just dudes. They remind me of a young Celtics.
Yeah.
They can rotate. They're just dudes. My biggest, and they got rid of the pedophile and put in Caruso, but
Caruso was a big addition. I wanted Caruso.
The difference in the Celtics, and I know you don't think they're that great, but they have Brown and Tatum. You have the 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Who the fuck do you have besides SGA? You don't have the second guy.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how Chet does this year.
Yeah, but there's always it's him today, it's him
I think
today.
They're young still, and I don't know if they're ready to make the jump.
That's why I didn't pick them. Because I thought I hate to say it, but I think they need to trade for a guy. If you put, and I don't know who to put in that spot.
Yeah.
But you need that second guy who every night's dropping.
So
20.
we have 2 different matchups, but I think the 4 teams that we have between the 2 of us are the top 4.
Yeah. Well, I have the Nuggets.
Right. I think it's the Thunder, the Timberwolves, the Nuggets, and the Mavs are the top 4 teams.
Celtics?
In the West.
Oh, in the West?
In the West.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's the final. I think it's
got to be some of those, some combination of those. Who do you have winning?
The Denver Nuggets.
Oh, God.
I can't go against the best player in basketball.
They didn't even get to the fucking Western Conference Finals last year.
Again, up 25 in Game 7. They're right there. I can't go against him. He's the greatest player in the league.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's too fucking good. I honestly
he has no help, though. That's the problem.
Correct.
I don't think he has any help.
He does get help when Murray shows up, and then Michael Porter was 0 for 15 from 3. That guy sucks, and he made a max deal, and I don't understand.
Yeah.
His shot is so ugly. He is ugly, and it just doesn't make sense to me. Aaron Gordon is a great 3 or not even 3, but just a D. He guards Luka. He guards LeBron. He guards those guys.
I feel like a stud team is really going to struggle this year that we're not really expecting, whether it's the Nuggets or whether it's the
Mavericks, because I hate Luka.
If it's the Mavericks or if it's the
prick.
Minnesota Timberwolves. I feel like one of them is going to struggle this year or not live up to expectations, and it's kind of just a crapshoot.
So you got in?
I got the Thunder.
Thunder? Yeah. Celtics. That would be
Thunder
interesting.
Celtics.
Who are you picking?
I've got a 19th banner coming to fucking Boston. I think the NBA is the easiest to repeat.
I'm picking the Celtics.
It's hard to repeat a Super Bowl
over the Nuggets.
The way I see it is it's not like picking again. If you have a Mahomes, you're it's hard to pick against him to get to the Super Bowl. If you have a Brady, in his prime, winning all this stuff all the time, it's hard to pick against them. Jordan, you'd be okay, Jordan's good.
LeBron.
Yeah, the Bulls are good.
LeBron.
They're gonna be in the finals at least.
Curry in the Warriors.
So that's where I'm kind of at with the Celtics, but I'm not quite ready to say every year it's a guarantee they're there.
No. I think eventually, it might just be this stretch because Al Horford's gonna leave soon.
Yeah,
he's a huge piece. I don't think Porzingis stays healthy for his entire career. So we have no big man then, and we're fucked. Yeah. Right there. Drew Holiday is not young either.
No.
So that, and he was a huge asset to the team. So you lose those 3 guys, we're not the same team. Yeah, morons. But I will say this is the revenge tour. It is.
How is it a revenge tour when you won?
Exactly, and this is why I love it. He gets benched on the Olympic team.
No one gives a fuck about that.
And nobody, he does.
Yeah, he's a pussy.
He does, though. You can't tell me it's not going to be in his mind. And Brown doesn't even get
We did it!
Brown doesn't get invited to the team.
Oh my God, we did it.
Okay, but
we did it!
Think about it.
Just trying to make a fucking iconic moment. Just trying
those
so
two
hard.
Didn't get invited.
Fucking loser.
Champion. They didn't get invited. They're pissed off.
Drew did.
Yeah, Drew did and Derek White did, but Jaylen Brown didn't. Give me a break.
Yeah, I don't think Derek White. Maybe they're just we need some better D. I don't know.
Brown was the best defender in the finals, without a question.
In the finals, but
in the playoff run, he was
as
the
a
best
whole,
defender.
who's a better defender, Derek White or Jaylen Brown?
In the season, it's Derek White.
Right. So
But in
that's
the
probably why they
playoffs,
wanted
it's
him.
Jaylen Brown. Who's a better offender? Offender.
Offender.
Player. It's Jaylen Brown. I think they're
The best
pissed.
defender is Porzingis.
I
Does
think
he
they're-
have something? He had like a charge against him. A legal matter.
I don't know about that one, but
Yeah, look it up.
Brown and Tatum are pissed. They're annoyed.
Yeah.
It's
whatever.
it's the least respected title I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
We whooped everybody's ass, even though it didn't
You had
feel
a
like it for me.
cakewalk to the fucking finals. Who did you struggle with?
Nobody, because we whooped everybody's ass.
Because all the teams sucked. We were hurt, so you didn't have to play us. The Pacers was your hardest fucking
The Pacers
team you had to play.
killed we swept them. What do you mean? What do you want?
That's
us to
what
do?
I'm saying. It's like that's your ultimate. That's the team that you ended up having to beat to get to the finals was the Pacers.
The Hawks with Trae Young. You
Yeah,
want to go there?
They suck.
Yeah.
Oh, us?
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
Clint
But who
Capella
did we
was the
have to
second
beat
best player.
to get to them? The actual Eastern Conference Finals, the Nets,
Which you just
which we only won
you
because his
literally-
foot is
yeah,
so big.
So you probably shouldn't have. And anyways, you literally
But we
just
still did
told
it,
me that
baby.
they
That's a
weren't
tough. That
good.
came down to Game
They
7.
weren't good. You literally just told me they weren't good. And then who did you play in the finals?
We've done this already.
That shit ass Phoenix team. Give me a break. At least we played one of the generationally talented players ever right now.
Yeah.
And Kyrie
Only
is a
one
stud.
dimension though.
What Devin Booker's not. He's one dimension and he's not even on the same class. Chris Paul, give me a break. He can't do shit.
Yeah, but who would you rather have?
Ayton? Oh God.
Who would you rather have? Luka and whatever the fuck he has as supporting cast, or Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Chris Paul?
I think the Mavericks in this year were better than the Suns that year. I don't think it's close.
Oh, come on.
I don't think it's close.
Who's the second and third guy on the fucking Mavs?
Kyrie and Luka are better than any two on that
Oh, I
team.
forgot about Kyrie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The only
But
advantage
he doesn't do shit anymore.
in the playoffs he was a monster until we
Until
shut
your
his
game,
ass
yeah.
down. We're too good, man. We're too good.
Yeah.
The
I said you'd
disrespect-
win.
I'm
And
just
you know
saying,
what?
We're coming out.
It's hard to be right with predictions, so I'm counting on it being wrong.
All I'm saying is if we play the Nuggets, I don't know if it's going to be an easy series because, again, we can't guard that motherfucker.
I don't think the Nuggets are as good as you think they are.
Oh, we will see. I
We
hope
will
I'm
see.
wrong, but that's my prediction, and I'm saying Tatum for MVP. That's my finals MVP.
Oh god.
That's what I think will happen.
Then he's gonna be like, I'm in the Kobe conversation. I've got 2 titles. He's such a fucking loser. I've never seen someone more cringeworthy. I
think-
can't think of someone more cringeworthy. There might be, but he's
That's the-
fucking cringy as hell.
No, cringy is the wrong word.
He's got Deuce tatted on his body
No,
like 3 times.
I got it, okay? He has imposter syndrome. He is in this position that he should not be in because of what he's done and how early he had success, and he's trying to be something he really
that
isn't.
he isn't. Yeah.
He has imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
It's an actual
And
thing.
that is cringeworthy to watch.
I know, but it's an actual thing. And
Yeah.
I don't think Jaylen Brown has imposter syndrome.
No, he's actually, I like him a lot better.
He's actually fucking smart.
Yeah, he went to like Cal,
Yeah,
right? He
yeah.
went to Cal, and
Smart dude.
he speaks very intelligently.
He's got a great beard.
He doesn't get Dookie tatted on his back of his arm.
Okay.
Fucking dumbass.
Go Celtics. End of NBA.
That's end of NBA. Let's look at last week's NFL action. Studs and duds.
Yeah, studs and duds. Weeks.
2 each. Week 7.
You want? Oh, I have trivia.
All right, let's see it.
This has nothing to do with sports. So if anyone cares, mute it.
Shut
for
up.
2 minutes. Ready?
Let's go.
So I'm sitting in work. We're waiting for a meeting to start. And someone's like, I've got like trivia that we could do.
Really?
And I'm like, okay.
I'll
what?
use it on the pod.
And she's like, it's Seinfeld. I don't know if you've seen it
Ooh.
before. And I was
Ooh.
like, okay. And this isn't the question, but this is something she threw out.
Okay.
She's like, what is the holiday that George is?
Festivus.
Yeah. And what is the decoration?
A poll.
Yeah. And she's like, and then she's like,
You can't even finish the question. You're like, Festivus.
well, this is
A
when I
poll.
really got her. She's like, Jerry and George coined this phrase when they're trying to prove that they're not. And I don't know how the question was raised, but not like there's anything wrong with that. And she's like, you had it word for word. And I was like, yeah. But this is the question. This is the trivia question. Cosmo Kramer, okay? We know him, we love him. How many episodes, if any, does he not appear in?
Well, I'm not going to know that. There's like 100 episodes, 100 plus episodes.
Alexa and I were very, very close. And she anticipated you'd get this wrong. Mr. Seinfeld.
Of course. Oh, Alexa, you're so smart.
I love you, Alexa.
How many did he not appear in?
Because she told me, fun fact, that Costanzo almost quit the show because he wasn't.
He wasn't in one or two, and he went to Larry David, and he's like, "Do you want me or not?"
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that interview.
If any.
I think.
If any.
I know. I feel like you're saying that to throw me off. I think he. I'm trying to think of like the early ones. I'm gonna say 0. I think he's in every single episode.
Mine was 1. I guessed 1. It's 2.
2. Okay.
I got this one
Which
correct.
one? Oh, hold on.
Chinese restaurant.
Oh yeah, he's
Seinfeld 4? He's not in.
Why is he not in that one? I just picture him in his trench coat.
The Pen. He is not in. Astronaut's Pen. Stella.
Oh, when because they're down in Florida.
So some of the early ones.
When they're down in Florida.
He's not in 2.
Yeah. Okay.
She stumped me on that one because I was like, Chinese restaurant. She's like, no way. And I was like, I think it's just 1. And she's like, no, it's 2. I was like,
okay.
damn.
Well, it's closer than I got.
I definitely thought you'd get it, but you stink, so that's good.
Yeah, that's it. That's like saying, what are the letters on the sticker on his fridge?
Well, when she was like, how many episodes? And I was like, oh.
How am I going to know that?
I thought it was going to be like in the entire season. I'd be like 250. You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to say?
I don't know. I'm not a nerd.
I mean. Studs and duds.
All right, you get to go first then?
Studs and duds. I'm going to go. I got to go Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, how can you not?
He was dominant. He saved your fantasy game against Mom. Bullshit. Absolute trash.
You shouldn't have won.
Oh, neither should you. We can get to that. I don't know. He was just a monster. He's not running a lot either. He's throwing.
Yeah, he
could go back to back, but
I think he should.
If he goes back to back, he's gotta fucking make it to the Super Bowl. You gotta get there, man, because then you're just gonna have that stereo on you that you're always the guy that isn't enough.
That can't do
You're the regular season guy.
Yeah, you don't want that stink. You don't want that stench on you.
It'll turn into Brady Manning of like Brady made the Super Bowls, Manning dominated in the regular season. Well, Lamar's dominating in the regular season. Mahomes makes the Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird to think about, but that's what it is.
All right. Do I have to do a stud first or can I do a dud?
I thought we were going to do studs, but yeah.
All right, let me just see here.
You want to do your dud?
I have one. I'm going to save it. I'm going to say my stud. I can do a team, right?
Yeah, it can be any. It's the same.
I'm going to do the Detroit Lions.
Kicking ass.
They're still kicking ass. This one was a little closer than I thought. Yeah, I could also have an asterisk on this one and say the Vikings too, because the Vikings like almost proved that they're not just bullshit in this game, because this was actually a good.
Remember we said if they win,
right,
they're proving they're legit.
Right. If you lose but keep it close, you're still legit.
I think they're legit.
Yeah.
What do we think about the Matt Stafford rumors?
I did see that. I don't think that's a bad idea.
I think it's kind of wild, but now that I think about it,
makes sense. Kevin O'Connell was a Super Bowl champion.
They worked with them. Sam Darnold. Would you trade Sam Darnold in it? I'm assuming.
You'd have to, yeah.
Well, the Rams.
Because then JJ can just learn from Stafford.
That's what I was going to say. The Rams need a younger quarterback. Like Stafford's running out of time here, right?
Right. He's got a couple.
And they
years
can
left.
rebuild a little bit. Cooper Kupp's going to leave. He was in trade, but so then you have JJ come back, have Stafford take 1 or 2 more years.
Yeah.
And then go. Love it up.
Right. Yeah. Have him set. I mean, he's hurt, so he has to sit this year. But it's like once you want.
It's an interesting.
You don't want him learning from Sam Darnold, really. Although he is playing
he's looked
very
good, but like I would rather have it be Stafford.
Yeah.
That's an interesting trade, though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my second stud. I mean, I'll take it if you're not going to take it. McManus.
Oh, God.
Good for you, buddy. Good for fucking you. That was a huge kick.
That was his first ever kick.
He was good in Denver. Like people.
Well,
don't
I guess
realize
he had extra points, but his first ever kick.
But like the first field goal.
Yeah, it's like all the pressure on the world on you.
Yeah, and I know practice and he's regular, but it's not the same.
I didn't look it up, but I did ask, what was he charged with?
Sexual assault.
Of who?
On the plane back from London with 2 flight
attendants.
It was dismissed though. So When was it dismissed?
When was this when did the action take place?
I don't remember.
Was it this year, last year?
No, I think he was on the Jags. So I think it was like last year or the year before. I don't know the timeline.
He just slapped an ass as she walked by or something?
The NFL, I didn't read into it. All I know is the NFL said they did not find conclusive evidence of anything.
Yeah.
Which could be like,
she said, yeah.
Hey, all his teammates, did he slap ass? And I'm like, man, we're all slapping ass. Like, no, he didn't slap ass.
Or no, that's our boy. We don't snitch, whatever.
Yeah, or he like turned around and
accidentally
copped a feel. Yeah, and she's like, oh my God. Yeah. Or he was.
It's tight on a plane. Maybe I'm not like dismissing anything that he did. Or he was actually
drunk and smacked ass and then just paid her off.
Maybe he's a piece of shit. I don't know him.
But he's a piece of shit that hit that field goal, baby. So I don't
Braden Narvison.
I was just going to say, if 44 was out there,
never.
Chuck's at my house, and I'm like, if 44 is out there, I'm fucking screaming right now.
I'm not even watching it because I know it's not going in. Yeah.
We wouldn't even been in the position because you would have missed 2 extra points already, and we would have been like all over the place. Well, also, why didn't we go for 2?
Yeah.
We're up 2.
Yeah.
With the extra point. Like,
yeah. Go for 2 to make it 4, so they have to.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. No sense, but whatever. I'm going him because that's a good win for him and us because we need a kicker because Anders showed up for the Niners.
He did. Yeah.
I was like, I got your ass.
Because their kickers hurt. Dude, they are so. I'm not going to say anything because that might be one of mine. My second, I'll stay in that game, and I hate it because I hate him, but I'm going to say fucking Mahomes.
Stay in that game. Oh, the Niner game.
Niners versus...
You're going to call him a stud?
Because he found a way to win, and that's what you've been saying this whole fucking time. They find a way to win. He leveled that guy at the...
When he ran that guy over,
I was like,
the guy
oh, God.
Throat checked him?
Yeah. And that move out, like where he's like pretending to run out of bounds and he just kept going.
No, I'm sick of that shit. I feel
like you got to make I don't know how, but someone's like, we should make a rule about that where you can't do that. That's like a fake slide.
No,
You're almost like pretending to give yourself up.
Year.
Yeah.
Jonathan Owens cracked him on the sideline.
Yeah.
They called a flag. He was still in bounds. I'm telling my players, if he's close, kill him.
Yeah.
I'll take the 15. Because you know
what if it's a big part of the game?
I don't care.
Oh, come on.
Mason, he's going to go get the 15 if you don't do it because he does the little and then comes back in. So just kick his ass. And I understand, like, the Bengals 2 years ago in the championship game got him on the sidelines.
Yeah. And that was not good.
No, he was out of bounds.
Right.
You have to be smart with it.
But he's going to get the calls. If he's close, like, he's going to get the calls.
The other thing I'll say, hit him low. He's running. So
just wait till they play Detroit. Detroit has that safety or corner that just rips knees. Yeah. Just got to play him.
Okay, so think about it this way. You're running like this, and you slow down.
All your momentum's coming this way.
Yeah. If you come and just clip his legs, right? Just like dive at him.
Yeah.
If you miss,
he jumps over.
Jump, slow down.
Right.
Kind of restart. It gives your people more time.
Right.
Or if you hit him, his legs kick out and he touches out of bounds.
Right. Or he breaks his shit.
Yeah, or fucking good. All I'm saying is...
we're not advocating for hurting other players. But.
So I have to admit something.
Uh-oh.
We're going to talk about fantasy anyways. I am screaming at the TV on Monday night because I'm down 10. I got Rachaad White left. Lexa has Godwin. I have J.K. Dobbins. She has Ladd McConkey. And I'm like... First of all, Rachaad White dropped like 30, my highest score in the game.
Yeah, and I benched him and I lost him in other league. I'm so pissed. He doesn't do shit all year, and all of a sudden he fucking does.
He caught like 2 garbage time touchdowns. So he scored, and I'm like, oh, I got it. And then Godwin's got it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm going to lose. I'm screaming. End of the second quarter, I look at Paige and I'm like, just fucking take his knees out. I was like, just hurt his ass because I need to
Godwin?
win. Yeah. And then he literally gets hurt. And I walk into the bedroom like this. And she's like, did you lose? And I was like, he got hurt. And she's like, who? She's like, I was like, he got hurt. And she's like, the guy you said that you wanted to get hurt? And she's like,
God.
I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh my God. And then this is the scariest thing. I'm not Mason, gets worse. I'm not going to say names or whatever, but long story short, in my work life, I was like, man, I really don't want to talk to this previous person I used to work with. Horrible leader. They got fired the next day. I'm not kidding.
Cole, don't say anything.
I know. Don't. Like, you can't talk about anyone
we got
ever
wood.
again. I was like,
we got wood. We got a knock.
I was like, oh my God.
Jesus.
So I was going to put myself as a dud for the week.
Yeah, you are.
I'm putting myself as a dud because I was just knocking.
Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Did you see his feet though?
Yeah.
Pointing in the
Oh my God. It was like Dak, when he broke his ankle.
When someone goes,
Jesus,
I don't think he's alive. Shit was pointing.
And they're like, yeah, we can't. They showed us the video. We're not showing that. And
I know. So I'm immediately
2 weeks in a row,
and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? And
we got 2 weeks in a row. Aiden Hutchinson snapped his leg, and then this guy snaps his ankle. I mean, they're freak accidents. But that was at a hip drop.
They said he might get fined, Roquan.
I mean,
he's kind of hard hitting with that shit.
That's tough, man.
Anyways, I beat Alexa by 2. Thank the Lord Jesus, because I was talking so much shit last week.
You were 3-3.
Yeah, I'm 4-3.
And that was barely to scrape above 500. Okay, you're gonna be below 500.
First of all,
you're gonna suck.
She would have beaten you that week. Second of all,
it's all about matchups.
3 wins this year, out of your 7 or 6.
6-1.
3 out of your 6, so half of your wins combined 7 points. So do not even start with me.
Hey, baby, I fucking get it done when it's tight. And my team is locked in.
My girlfriend is on your ass.
Is she?
She's the highest scoring team in the league.
And she's 5-2. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
She's on your ass because she beat Dad. She whooped his ass. And you know who else is like scarily good now?
Owen.
Yeah.
He's always been there. Remember, he keeps losing by like a point.
If he wouldn't have had 2 losses by 2 points, he would be like leading the league right now.
Yeah, his
team is like scarily rolling right now. And he's in last, isn't he?
I mean, Paige has points forced by like 8.
Yeah, but she's got you.
She's got 8 more points forced. I'm not that's not too crazy. I've got more points against than she does too. So you can sug it.
Anyways, I'm the dud. We got to get back to studs.
You are a dud.
I'm the dud.
But there we went over.
And we went over fantasy
too.
Shout out Lexa. You're welcome.
Mom,
I feel bad.
My first dude, I'm gonna say it's not like because they suck, but it's the Buccaneers receiving room.
No,
Mike Evans gets hurt. That didn't look good. He was that wasn't like kind of hurt already, and then he played.
Chuck
and then why are you playing your guys? Like, I get you're trying to like win, but they're
they could have came back.
They were down by like 17.
No, it was 10.
At one point, it was a lot more.
It was a 2-score game.
It was more than 2 at one point.
Because they got an onside kick and they scored. It was a 2-score game.
After that.
Yeah, but he should have been playing. Like, everyone's playing.
I don't know.
All I'm saying is Chuck asked me Dobbs or Evans. I was like, Evans. Dobbs went off. Evans fucking pulled his hammy. He caught a touchdown, but he dropped another one on the hammy he pulled.
Yeah.
Oh, he was angry.
Yeah.
I was like,
that sucks. I don't know who they have after them, honestly.
So
that tight end though, with no
Otten,
gloves, just barehanding stuff,
he's
jumping up and catching. I'm like, damn, that guy's good. That's my dud. That sucks.
So I get to remove Deshaun.
I was gonna say Deshaun.
This is not really a dud, but like, thank God we don't have to watch that anymore. I feel bad he tore his Achilles because again, I don't want anyone to on purpose.
What do you think about the Browns fans saying you deserve it?
That's shitty.
You deserve it.
Jameis was like way too. My brother, he's doing it.
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama.
Down south.
I understand
Yeah.
how important it is.
Well, what's
to
funny
fans.
is they put DTR in before Jameis, and I'm like, what the fuck are we trying to lose more?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? And then they finally figured that out. My dud,
Does he
though,
deserve it? Only God and him knows.
My dud is the Niners. I'm going to steal that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Purdy looked like shit.
He's not it.
Yeah, pay him.
Didn't we do this last year?
Pay him 60.
This just in. Brock Purdy ain't it.
Kittle gets hurt. I mean, Debo
He can't stay healthy either.
with
Damn.
shit in his lungs. That's just unfortunate.
Pneumonia.
Right?
Yeah. That
But then when
sucks.
Ayuk, shout out Ayuk though.
He
That's
tore his,
why
didn't
you.
he tear his shit?
Yeah, that leg went.
Yeah.
Chuck was like,
do we
"Oh,
know?
damn!" And I
Do
was
we
like,
know
yeah.
that? Like, is it confirmed?
ACL and MCL.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Yeah, when we saw it, I was like,
Yikes.
"Oh!" But shout out him. That is why you hold out.
Yeah, he got his money. He's like, "Yo, I'm good."
Because if he doesn't have a contract,
And then he gets hurt, and no one wants to sign him.
and no
after
one wants
that.
to sign him, and he's not getting nearly as much money. So because
Yep.
football is, people are gonna be like, "Oh, the team got screwed." No,
They did.
he got his security.
They got
though.
screwed, but that's the name of the game.
Correct, and he played like shit
If
too.
you can't
he
say
worked the
it's you
system.
when they trade players, you can't be like, "Oh, it's a business," and then when it's the other way around, you can't say, "Oh, we got screwed."
Yeah.
It's a business.
It's-
and then
it's-
he's playing it like a
It's
business, just like they are.
We sign him, tears an ACL, can't control it. It all goes downhill.
It is what it is.
It's part of the deal. But props to him.
Is he just going to retire? He's not playing, right?
I don't think anyone wants him.
Yeah.
I gave you a softball for a last dud though.
What do you mean?
Do you want me to give it to you?
Hold on.
The Jets look like shit,
Oh,
man.
I mean, you could have said anything. I didn't think the Texans looked very good.
Yeah, but they at least were in the game. Like
They shouldn't have been.
the
That was
Jets
our fault.
were up 15 to whatever against Russell Wilson, and I throw the ball just randomly up in the air, and George Pickens just like, I'm gonna get it. Like that team is not special at 5-2. I'm rooting for the Steelers not to.
I was
going to
say Deshaun was my other one, or just the
Watson.
Browns fan base.
But the Jets are too talented to stink.
Is Aaron that good though? I don't think he's that good this
He
year.
just did the Aaron Orr. He's like a middle of a pack, but is it all Aaron? Like the first pick was behind.
That was bad.
That was bad. The other one hit Wilson in the chest.
Yeah.
And then Devontae's like, no pick 6 on your record. And he just like
Yeah.
Supermaned him to get him at the one. He's like, I
saw
got
this
you,
video.
bro.
The end, like they had this video of like Devontae, like a guy behind him. You can just see like Adams in the Jets, and he's like walking out of the tunnel. It's like a really cool like hype up video, and it was like Devontae Adams highlights as his first game of the Jets. And it's like that to, behind him you can just see it. It's like boom, boom, lighting stuff, and then it's just him chasing down a guy, tackling him, and then that's it. Like that's the only highlight.
Because Brees looked
stopping
good.
a pick 6.
We got to put the man out of his misery. Tyron Smith, I watched.
Oh my God.
Whiff like 4
How
blocks.
is he even on a team, but 2 starting?
I don't know.
How is he starting?
Their offense, they tried to fix that shit. It doesn't
I think
good.
Aaron is
defense
too
doesn't
much of
look
an
good.
old head, and he's like, "Yeah, I love Tyrone. He's a veteran. He's like LeBron.
He is.
I want the
But he's not-
veterans
he's
because I'm not
as
playing with
good
these
as
young
LeBron
idiots.
is at his age.
I want old ass Richard Jefferson
He-
and old ass J.R.
his
Smith and
mistake
old ass."
is he's thinking because he can still throw the ball, but he doesn't like. That's the other thing too. He's too conservative, and it's like, why you're trying to like not throw picks because you're still throwing picks. So like,
Yeah,
like
might as
Love's-
well just fucking
Love's
rip it.
chucking, and he's getting 3 touchdowns and 300 yards with 2 picks. Aaron's like $150 and a touchdown and 2 picks. It's like
Right.
just chuck, then.
Just go. Yeah.
But he, at this point, needs the system. He should be like, I want the easiest throws possible.
Yeah.
Because right now it's
I
like,
want guys wide open where if
I don't,
it's almost impossible for me to miss it.
Yeah.
And then if they don't catch it, everyone knows it's not my
because
fault.
I watch Packer games now, and I'm like, 3rd down, it's like read over the middle on a deep in, and boom, we got it. And it's like 3rd and 10 for the Jets, or 12.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you think he's going to do? It's a fade down the sideline, and it's like, well, that's a 8% chance he
Yeah.
gets it. And it's not even close.
And it's like 10 with Devontae.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's your play?
Yeah.
Like, it's bad. They just look
they got to
like
figure
shit.
it out, man.
Not a fan of that team.
So we did fantasy. We got to go over.
Oh, we got to talk about the uniforms, though. How did you like you got to talk about the whites before we move on.
I mean, there were a couple good uniforms last week. First of all, our matchup was incredible. The all white against the all navy is just aesthetic.
There was a lot of Houston people at the stadium.
Yeah.
So I got to see the jerseys up close.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of cool to see, and I liked the age.
I liked ours from a distance. I still think the helmets aren't perfect. I still think you need the yellow stripe down the middle. It's like low-hanging fruit. That's too easy. It would be more cohesive. It'd look better. But I still think they were cool. I think it didn't really make, I mean, a whiteout game can happen whenever, but for us, it feels like it needs to happen in a snow or like cold game. So I think, why just do it once? Do it like 2 or 3 times a year.
Who else?
I did like, maybe it was this coming one. I mean, the Falcons all blacks are fine. It was the Cardinals all blacks.
Those are sick.
Cardinals uniforms are cool.
But it's like a red helmet though.
It's like so dark red black mixed.
It's cool.
The Cardinals have great uniforms. I like
them. Putting games on ESPN Plus. No one has that platform. That had like 1 million views.
Yeah, who the fuck is watching that?
Also, if you're gonna put that on, like, do a good team.
This next week's got good ones.
Quick. Dodgers, Yankees. Who you picking?
Yankees.
You picking it or want it?
Both. Sorry.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was my stomach. I'm just beaten to shreds right now.
Cole needs to try the tissue out tonight.
Yeah.
Bidet.
I'm taking Dodgers to win. Want the Yankees.
You think the Dodgers? I don't know much about either. I just know the Yankees have so many good players. I know the Dodgers do too, but I can name more Yankees than I can name Dodgers. And it's 2 versus 1.
All I know is that cock shot by Stanton. Yeah.
Stanton and Judge
Soto.
Okay, yeah. I can name
Garrett Cole. And then on the Dodgers, you have
Shohei,
Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman.
Okay, maybe I can name more. Clayton Kershaw.
I think he's still there.
I thought I remember seeing him. Yeah.
Okay, look ahead. We're doing picks, and then we'll wrap her up. Fantasy bet. Oh, by the way, for picks, we're all fucking tied now, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up. I got the Ravens. You picked the Bucks, but then
I took the Chiefs and you picked the Niners.
Yes, I picked them.
To catch you, because I was one back, I picked the Cardinals. You picked the Chargers, and you were baiting me to take that. And I took it, and they won. So we're even. We both got our locks and our upsets, though.
Good.
So we're rolling. Week 8, actually a good Thursday night game, and maybe the trade will happen right before it. Just kidding.
Of course they're playing each other, too. Like, what are the odds?
Vikings at Rams.
Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy? The trade happens, and then they're like, okay, now we have to play the other team.
I'm taking the Vikings. They're 2.5 favorites on the road, but I'm taking the Vikings.
I'll take the Vikings, too. They're wearing their... Los Angeles is wearing those dumb, like, cream all gray whatever ones.
No London game this week.
Thank God.
Jets at the Patriots. Jets are 7-point favorites.
I think the Jets, if there's a game to figure it out, this is the game.
They pounded them last time.
I'm picking Jets.
We can jump to ours.
Packers are my lock.
Okay. Only 4-point favorites.
What?
They're like one of the worst teams in the league.
That's a lock for me.
Wow. Okay.
They played way better last week, but it was against the Patriots, and they had a long way to travel, and they were there the whole time. I think we're going to win
by a touchdown, but yeah, I'm taking the Packers.
Okay.
Cardinals, Dolphins. Dolphins are 3.5. Tua might play.
And we didn't talk about this yet, though. I'm not wearing a Guardian cap. It's a personal choice. And they're like, what about the risks of... And he's like, well, you take a risk driving to work every day. You get a car accident. Yeah, but brother, there's seatbelts. What are they called? The airbags. I couldn't think of it. There's airbags. I've had a couple concussions.
Need to watch the video.
There's things that mitigate the risk. So you know what would mitigate the risk? A Guardian cap.
I'm gonna try to do.
Idiot.
I'm gonna try to do.
People are like, the CTE is making the decisions already.
I'm gonna try to do the impossible. I'm gonna try to take devil's advocate.
He doesn't need it.
Of why he doesn't need it.
Okay, go.
Because I completely agree with you.
We're doing good on time. Yeah, go ahead.
It's his body. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, your body, your choice.
You're in the league to begin with. You might not make it to 50 at this point.
Right.
You could argue it. We don't have to go into this deep rabbit hole here, but like some people get the flu shot, some people don't.
Right.
Like
it's your choice.
It's your choice.
It should be your choice.
Mathematically, that may help you or hurt you. Mathematically,
maybe the guardian caps don't do enough. Don't do as much as people think.
Or maybe
maybe it helps. It gives you a 1% better. It's like,
here.
Is that better then?
Maybe he feels like it's going to throw him off balance wise.
Right.
And that's going to be the difference. Or, and here's my strongest point. I have no proof to show that this guy is the smartest human being in the world.
Yeah.
So maybe that will give him courage that he shouldn't have.
Say that again?
You like that?
I have to hear that one more time.
So with Guardian Cap, he's like, I'll run and take this. Without, he's like a little more safe.
I follow.
Got it?
I'm not wearing a seatbelt, so I shouldn't speed.
I shouldn't try to cut this guy off.
Right. I'm wearing a seatbelt. I mean, it's totally two different things because,
I know,
the higher chance of dying.
It's not a perfect similar argument.
Yeah, it's not a perfect example, but okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I follow.
It's kind of a reach, but that's what we're doing. I'm taking the Dolphins.
Oh wow.
If he plays, if he doesn't, I want the Cardinals.
It's at Miami.
Yeah, 3.5.
I will second that.
If he plays.
Okay. Yeah.
Texans, Colts. This is my lock. Texans.
Yeah, good bounce back game at home. That's easy too. I got that.
Eagles, Bengals. Eagles are 2-point underdogs at Cincinnati. This is a big game. This is the best game at noon.
I got the Bengals.
This is a big one.
I think they gotta fucking go, man. They gotta win. They gotta keep going.
They're 3-4.
And the Eagles aren't looking like too impressive to me. Like AJ Brown is huge to have back.
I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna take the Bengals too. Like I'm still sucked into that narrative, even though they haven't done it.
I mean, they got them in my Super Bowl, so they gotta start doing
Falcons,
something.
Bucks at Buccaneers. I'm taking the Falcons.
Falcons because the Bucks are hurt.
Yep.
They're hurting bad.
Ravens, Browns.
Ravens. Browns are a nightmare.
I mean, this should have been the lock. Titans, Lions. Lions 11-point
Lions. Can we go back to Bengals are wearing their all white with the white helmets.
I wish they were wearing.
We got some good. We got some good ones.
I love that outfit.
Yeah, those are gonna be sweet.
All right. Bills.
Also, back a little bit again.
Oh, the
Buccaneers are wearing their creamsicles.
Yeah. I hate those.
A lot of people love them. I
don't.
I'm not a big fan.
Bills, Seahawks. Bills are 3-point favorites at
Bills,
Seattle.
Seahawks.
That's actually a decent game.
That's tough.
I'm taking the Bills.
I think.
I don't trust Geno.
Yeah, you give one more week of learning without Coleman telling Amari what routes to run. He's like, he knows the plays, brother. I was just confirming it. It's like, okay, good catch. Yeah, I got the Bills.
Saints, Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers.
Is Carr still hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chargers.
Bears, Commanders. Bears are 2.5-point favorites.
Wow. Is Jaden Daniels playing? Did he get hurt?
If Jaden plays, I'm taking an upset.
I like the Commanders.
With the Commanders. That would be my upset.
I like Commander. Yeah, I mean, he has to be playing.
But if he doesn't play, I'm taking the Bears.
I'm doing the same then. They're wearing their all blacks, too.
Chiefs, Raiders.
Commanders.
All black is awesome. What are the Bears wearing?
They're not awesome.
Yeah, they are.
No.
Everything all black is cool.
No, those helmets are
What
ugly.
are the Bears wearing? All
They're
white.
Regular. Well, we don't know about their pants.
They should wear white. Chiefs, Raiders, Chiefs. Panthers, Broncos. Bryce Young's back.
Is he playing?
Yeah, because I think Andy sprained his finger or something. Like the fucking doll from Toy Story.
It's like that stupid Geico commercial. That Geico commercial. Yeah. And he's getting like a massage by the guy. He's like, I was a hothead. I was trying to show off. That's Andy Dalton. Yeah, I got Broncos.
Sunday Night Football. Cowboys at the Niners. 4-point favorites are the Niners. That's interesting because the Niners.
This is
the Niners dominate.
Flip a coin, man. They both suck right now. I gotta go with the Niners though. I gotta feel like they will.
Cowboys are gonna be 3-4.
I gotta feel like
Niners
they'll figure it out.
3-4. I'm going Niners too.
Yeah.
Giants, Steelers. I'm going Steelers.
Me too. And the Steelers are wearing their all blacks.
Cool.
These are cool.
That's Monday night. We didn't pick an upset here if what's his face doesn't play.
That's my upset.
If he doesn't play, though.
If he plays, they're still an upset, aren't they?
You're going to pick him? If he doesn't play, you're taking the Bears.
If he does play, are they an upset?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my upset.
But what if he doesn't?
Then that's not my upset.
What's your upset? I'm going to take...
Who's their backup?
Marcus Mariota.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I'm going to take...
I will... Wait.
I'm going to take the Eagles covering the spread.
That's low. I'll
fine.
go...
No, fine. I'll take the Cardinals to cover the spread.
I was going to say Cardinals.
Yeah. 3.5. I'll take the 3. They could lose by 3.
So I have to do a different one?
Mason wants...
What's your lock?
My lock was the Texans.
Okay. We got 4 minutes.
This is the last thing that we're ending.
What's the...
Take your Dallas.
What is it? What is it? 4?
It's 4. They could lose by 3.
Oh, God. Will they though? Shit.
Do it.
What is this one?
6.5.
Fuck. What is this one?
3. That's a good one to take.
I'll take
actually.
that one.
Okay. Bills, Seahawks. Oh, my God. End the podcast. We're done. See you later, everybody.
Wait, is that really it?
Yeah, that's all we got. Picks. Me and you for fantasy this week, so get ready to get slapped again.
Are we going to do a bet? A side bet?
No, I will say we can end it. We can end it right here. I'm losing to Alexa. I'm like, I'm going to be 3 and 4.
And then you have to play me, 3 and 5.
I looked in the mirror and I did this.
Oh!
And I said, is this the future? I did. I was like, oh, fuck, man.
Wait, let's both do it.
Yeah, I literally went like this. I was like, oh, no. I started turning. I was
Yikes.
like,
And I'm growing my beard out
Yeah.
right now for my Halloween costume.
oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. Well,
No mustache.
thanks for joining us.
Yep.
We'll see you next week.